Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our Alexander series. So we are closing in, kind of unexpectedly, really, on the capital of Congo. And we're probably going to take it within the next little while, I would imagine. It would be very surprising if we didn't. Let's go ahead and eliminate that great general. Well, it's not going to eliminate it, but it'll be satisfying just to watch it die. All right, and then we can, since we have range on these battleships, I'm going to fire on that guy there. Can I possibly purchase a battleship here? No, I can't. I can only purchase land units with faith. But I can purchase more infantry or artillery for that matter. That's a pretty handy idea. But we're not going to do that for now. I'm going to bring this infantry army up into position. All these units have fired already. We're waiting to have enough money to promote this guy to an artillery army. Because we already have one artillery army, and having another would be quite nice. You just need to hang out. We've got a few infantry units that I promoted just when I was spewing as many out as I could, and is no one going to that dig site? I thought someone was, but I suppose they're not. So I'm going to send that archaeologist over there. So we've got a few extra, basically, laying around. A few extra infantrymen that aren't doing anything just yet. All right, so you just go to sleep until maybe borders expand and I can get those fish. How much would buying the tiles cost? Yeah, way too much money. Way too much. Way too much. Can I close this interface? Oh, just click the button. There we go. I was looking for like an X on the screen. Durr. Oh no, I didn't mean to click down there. Damn it! What a waste. I pretty much didn't even move it. I didn't mean to click there after I moved him up, but oh well. So, alright, this is our new great general, and we definitely need to move him up to... Let's move him up to Mbumbi. So this next turn is going to be very, very interesting for Mbanza-Kongo, because now that this observation balloon has finally arrived, we're going to be able to do a lot more damage to the city a lot faster. They're going to try and do damage to my ranged units, but I just don't think... I think now that I've got these units in position, now that I've got all these armies, and they're starting to level up from him being stupid enough to attack them and give them power in that sense. Again with this great scientist, what are you doing?
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity. Nice. But it was the man who invented the meter who made the money.
So that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to fire with these guys one more time because I think that might get them the promotion. Maybe? Not quite. But that being done, we can go ahead and go for advanced ballistics, or we can go for radio and get access to broadcast centers and aluminum. Let's go for the aluminum so we can have access to that, and that'll make it easier to have more advanced planes once we get those. And then we do have access to another spy, but I kind of don't want another spy right now. Alexander Troas could potentially be... You know what? Let's build an aerodrome here. This could potentially be a city where an aerodrome is very, very helpful to have. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so Napoleon Bonaparte, again, is providing a bonus to industrial and modern era units. Let's continue firing. Now, I think, yes, I can fire with that unit as well. Excellent. More experience for me. All right, so we should be able to actually enclose Mbanza-Kongo pretty soon. Yep, there it is. It's under siege. So, it'll be a little bit easier to take this city in the next little while. I could pillage this farm if I wanted to as well, but we really don't need to, because the army is not hurting at all. This observation balloon can just link up with that particular unit. I can't wait to be able to promote that frickin' bombard army. Been waiting for that forever. Battering ram. Yeah, you just need to go to... You need to go to sleep is what you need to do. I don't know why you're looking for orders right now. We could totally pillage that trade route and get some gold that way. Let's do it. Give me your gold. That might make it easier to promote the unit sooner. We don't have... of course, that means that we don't have that city on lock anymore, but that's okay. All right, so again, this is for atomic and informationary units. So we're not going to have him doing anything just yet. We're going to have him hang out in Mbumbi, and I'll try not to forget about him. Meanwhile, we're going to move this unit up here and not make a stupid misclick this time. There we go. Nice. All right, so they've got a couple of land units coming up on my battleship that are just going to give this battleship good fodder for promotion, just like that, as a matter of fact. And we have a sewer building in Poznania. Once that's done... Oh, I forgot we built the Great Lighthouse here. Pretty nice. Or I guess maybe we didn't build it, but Poland did, and we conquered it from Poland. No. Sorry. Enjoy your rebellions. I don't have to deal with them. Alright, unsurprisingly, they are definitely throwing everything they've got at trying to defend their capital, but they're not doing enough damage to me. Nope. Sorry. Too many escape buttons. Turn 5:01, 1:05, 1:05 a.m. Yes, it is 1 in the morning when I'm recording this. So let's go ahead and... I've got a builder here. Could use that additional spy, but... Why not? Let's just go ahead and go for the sewer. There's not a lot going on here. Alright, go for a power plant. That's gonna have a pretty steep maintenance cost on it. Unfortunately. But I would like to have that production bonus if at all possible. This battleship... Yep, we're going to give them bombardment so they can attack cities more easily. Hint, hint. Meanwhile, this field cannon needs to back off as well, because both of our field cannons have gotten hurt a little bit. We're just going to keep trolling that great scientist that's trying to get in our territory. I don't know what they want. Okay. Now we withdrew... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is Napoleon. Napoleon, go to sleep. I don't have an order for you. They have another trade unit here that I can pillage, so that might be the difference that helps us promote that unit. So hopefully, yep, we can pillage them. 97 gold, and can't promote them this turn, but next turn we're finally going to be able to promote that unit. And this unit here, I'm going to send them to... Let's do Nanmadol. Get some additional gold per turn. I was talking about this last episode. I know that some of my habits... Oh, look, another trader. How convenient. Thanks for your money. Now we definitely have enough. And Mbanza-Kongo is sealed off. Yeah, let's do another trade route with... Well, in your case, why don't we do Valletta? Because a little bit of extra production for that city will never be a bad thing. That is going to be an aircraft-producing city. Liverpool is. Newcastle upon Trier is a pretty decent gold trading city, and there's a production bonus, so that trade route's going to be almost entirely within our territory soon. We can afford that. This is our spy that's defending Pella, so you just need to keep doing that, sir. I think we're going to put you in the, industrial district, and that way they'll guard the city again, and the financial district. We are 6 turns away from Ruhr Valley in Radom, and not a moment too soon because we need to improve the amenity and housing situation there, which we're starting to run into in a lot of cities, in fact. Despite how well we've done, again, we don't have as many wonders on our side in this series. Oh, look, this is actually England's capital now, Newcastle upon Tyne. No wonder it's such a lucrative trade route. All right, they are really trying to take me down, but they're not going to. All right, so they attacked... What's this guy doing? Imagine if this were a human player trying to do this. I would just do this the same way. Just keep on trolling. Okay, Liverpool is ready to build their hangar, and that's going to be a little bit extra production. Power plant would be extra production as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the hangar. Alright, I need to go ahead and do this. Promote. Amazing. Alright. Now for the cities that, or for the units that are not yet. Alright, good. Promotion available for the artillery army. That's good news. Let's see. You guys can attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack with these guys. They're going to do some damage, but they'll be okay. It looks like these guys didn't attack yet, so we're going to let them fire. And then these guys can roll back in next turn, and this capital will be ours. Congo will be done. Well, no, but all we have to do is conquer the capitals. And right now, just to show you how we're doing, domination-wise, Montezuma's actually ahead of us right now because they've captured London, but we can change that. And they've also they killed off Cleopatra, I think. And we've, of course, captured Poland, but we're about to capture Mbemba-Anazingas and then go for England, as well as... by attacking these guys, we'll actually get England's capital and Montezuma's capital, of course, because we're going to conquer them. Let's see, this army... Can I attack? Well, yeah, I can, but we're going to have you continue holding off, because that unit is not particularly strong yet. And these are hilly tiles. We've got a hilly tile here and a hilly tile there that we can build mines on. So we're going to work on that. Get some production going there. This tune has been playing a lot. I feel like this is Macedon's theme, I guess it is, and it just... When it really gets into full speed, it's boisterous and fun, but it's like, okay, enough. You hear it once in one sitting and you're happy with it. All right, so, oh, this is not actually a dig site. That's what it was. Okay, that explains it. I wasn't paying attention. So that dig site's actually been used. You guys were probably laughing at me last episode. I was like, haven't we already explored that dig site? Yeah, we have. So why don't we go ahead and send an archaeologist up that direction, which I thought we'd already done. And again, we need to levy Valletta's military so they'll move their frickin' pikemen off of that dig site. That pikeman has been blocking me for the past like 10 episodes now. It is the stupidest thing. Did I just see barbarians out there? I think I did. Alright, Mbanza-Kongo is about to fall. Then we can turn our attention to Mpinda really quickly once again. Dude, I don't know what you're waiting on, but I'm... my troops are merely passing by. Almost done with our encampment here. Alright, so what do we got? This artillery unit is promotable. Yeah, unfortunately, since they're promotable, now we... Well, crap. See? Let's go ahead and go for crew weapons. Now we can't bring them into... Well, it's actually that unit that's promotable. This one is still ready to fire. So, yeah. Never mind. I take back what I was about to say. We're good. And we're going to let the green army here do some fighting. Because I don't think they've even been in a fight yet. Alright, we're going to get some nice wonders for this. I need to check which wonders, because they have Broadway too. So, your knowledge of advanced flight has advanced considerably. Synthetic materials, suffrage, nice. So, first of all, let's get that worker. Oh, because we had the frickin' accompanying unit, it doesn't let us capture the worker. I hate that so much. Not a fan. Alright, Napoleon, why don't you move in a little bit closer? So there's another city there too. New city, in fact. Speaking of cities, let's go ahead and take this settler and move them out. We conquered them a while ago. And we're definitely going to keep that city. So notice we now we're tied with Montezuma. Science-wise, it doesn't look like anyone is making their way down that particular tree yet. Congo has the most tourists, but we're going to start gaining on that. We need a stock exchange. We need one badly. But also this city doesn't have housing. What's up with our income? Why is that happening? Why are we at negative 102? What's happening there? Hang on. This happened as soon as we took Mbanza-Kongo. What reason would it have to be that big of a sap on my territory? I don't quite understand. Hopefully that'll fix it. Hopefully that's just kind of a glitch. It'll fix itself. But that's all the more reason to go for the stock exchange if we have all of a sudden a deficit that huge. Or it might just be a trade route thing, but I don't think we had 115 golden trade routes to free up. So, not sure what's happening there. We can buy a sewer with faith in a city that needs one. Is there a really big city that needs... Yeah, Radom, our production center, would really benefit from that probably. So let's go ahead and buy the sewer there. Problem solved. Let's go for the watermill here. Food and production in our new city. Oh, was there a policy maybe that we just replaced? Maybe that's what it was. Well, then... 100% gold from commercial hub district buildings. We'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and put levy on mass up here. And now we can have an additional commercial policy. 100% gold yield from commercial hub district buildings. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll double a lot of our gold income sources. Maybe, just maybe, that'll fix the problem. Come on. There we go. Now we're starting to get a reasonable gold income at long last. All right, so yeah, I was going to also see... There are wonders here. What do we got? Terracotta Army, Huateocalli, Alhambra, and Broadway. So what's that doing for us? +1 food and +1 production for each lake tile in your empire. Nice. All right, well, that's helpful. Terracotta army is doing what for us? Doesn't really do anything for you if you're not the one building it, really. All archaeologists from the owner may enter foreign lands without open borders. Nice. So that is actually kind of helpful. We're not going for a culture victory, though, so in that way it's not. And then we have Broadway, which does what? 1 free random atomic era civic boost must be built. Okay, it's this stuff, really. It's the extra great person points. And then the last one was Alhambra. Now, that counts as a fort as well, but it gives us an extra... Okay, we got the extra military policy slot from capturing it. So that actually wasn't a policy slot being freed up. It was just we captured Alhambra, so we got that slot. And now we need to take Kinshasa, and we can do it pretty quickly, honestly. We can probably do it with just infantry. It's such a small, new city. Let's go ahead and move these guys into range. Yeah, we're going to be able to do that pretty fast. And I definitely want to move this great general to that city. All right, you guys hang out for a bit. That infantry army can just stay put. Okay. Also, wait a minute. Yeah, 440 to get a... We're going to promote you pretty soon-ish. All right, so we've got a trade route here that needs to be restored. So let's go ahead and trade with Newcastle upon Tyne for now. It is Newcastle upon Tyne, right? Yeah, it is. Just to make sure that was the name of the city. Oh, nice. All of our units healed. That's right. When we conquered the city, that's just the bonus that we get as Alexander. This is what happens when you stop playing Civ for a bit, or stop playing a particular series as Alexander for a bit, because you forget, or any leader really, you just forget what bonuses you're getting. So, field cannon. Again, I want to eventually have more field cannons to throw at these guys. Tell you what, can I just buy a field cannon here? Yeah, I can. We need more faith before we can do that again. But ideally, we need to maybe buy another field cannon elsewhere. Let's bring you up here. Nice. I can now fire on these guys. So if we take London, which should be pretty easy after we take these last cities belonging to the Congo, we're going to be on course for the domination victory soon-ish. I can go ahead and form the core right now. Perfect. All right, so now I've got a core unit there. And yeah, I do want to build another one. Maybe I'll build it at the encampment here. Go to the next turn, please. Turn 503. We're using the accidentally using the Timex2 history mod. Refuse? Did we just have a city-state declare war on us, or was it someone else declare war because we're warmongers and they don't like it? Interesting. So he wants to cede everything we've taken from him, and he also wants to give me additional cities. Look at this. Nope. At this point, we're just going to conquer him. That would give me the most satisfaction. So we can take Kinshasa. What's happened here? Oh, sources have been gained. Nice. So this spy is ready for an assignment. Why don't you go ahead and steal a tech boost? How about that? All right, we have our new observation balloon ready. We also have access to another trader, so let's definitely get that thing going. More money. And we're going to train... Let's see, we need housing. These would both give a benefit towards that. Let's go ahead and go for the Basilica of Pythes first, because again, we get a tech boost for having that built. And then we can start working towards the army, or we can start just building a field cannon, but that's still a ways off, ironically. Let's build an armory then. So I guess we just need to improve some of the lumber tiles in the area to get that situation resolved. It would appear that there are some rebellions cropping up. I wonder why that could be. Alright, so we've increased our trade route capacity very nicely. Okay, can't quite fire on those guys because we can't see them, but they're totally both... That unit is in range, or that district is in range of my frickin' battleships. I know it is. Okay. Why don't we put you here? And then you here. Kinshasa's already surrounded. And then this infantry army that took Mbanza-Kongo, we could go ahead and... I'm not going to have them move in just yet, but we're going to move this unit up. And then it looks like the observation balloon is with this unit. So you guys can't fire just yet, but you'll be able to next turn. And we'll put you in position. So this city's going to fall really fast. Meanwhile, this settler... Where's a good spot for the settler? We have another city. We have a spot over here where we can put a city. It might make Valletta move their frickin' unit. Finally. That would be one way to do it. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. There's sugar near there. I mean, there's definitely tiles that would make a city productive there. We've got that settler. We didn't have to buy anything for it, or pay anything for it, so why the hell not? Alright, we're going to move that battleship over there next turn and just start hitting London. Weakening them a little bit. And then, yeah, you just hang out for a bit. Infantry army here is... Yeah, you need to stay put. Zhukov is getting... He's giving movement bonuses and combat trait bonuses to atomic and information area units. So it's this great general... Yeah, this is the one that we can't use just yet. But he'll be handy once he is more usable. Napoleon... Why don't I move you to support the other artillery? Okay, now we can't actually fire with this unit. I don't know why I was saying we couldn't. Nice. Kinshasa's just taking a beating. We can't attack it just yet, but it's going to fall to us next turn. Alright, this observation balloon needs to come up to that city. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, no, that's our one infantry unit. I thought for a second I saw a second one, because we need more infantry in that area. Alright, so let's come down here and build another mine. That'll help this city build faster. Speaking of building faster, how are you doing? We need to figure out a solution for this city. One thing to do is just... Oh, sweet. Okay, well now we can buy... Okay, now we can... We didn't have to buy that one to get that one, because we had that tile. So that works. We can go ahead and improve those fish now, once we have a builder. So we'll finish that battleship and then get a... Oh, we have a builder here already. Forgot about that. So we're definitely in good shape. We just need to move them down. Could have done that turn, in fact. All right, so big surprise. Oh, good. Promotion available. They're attacking the field cannon corps. All right, Kinshasa's going to fall.
The class struggle necessarily leads to the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Okay, so now we have access to communism, which gives us access to the 5-year plan, collectivization for food from domestic trade routes, patriotic war, and defense of the motherland. No war awareness. Again, we don't need that. God, I like the idea of the 5-year plan. +4 food from domestic trade routes. Let's have a look at communism. Right now, see, communism would be the straightest upgrade to what we have, because it would just give us an additional economic slot and an additional military slot. And we get additional defense strength and a bonus to all production. All production. Fascism would be more militaristic. All combat units gain +4 combat strength, and we get a bonus on unit production. So this would definitely be the way to go if we wanted to be completely militaristic and conquer the globe that way. I don't like the idea of having one fewer policy slot, though. Because right now, what are we getting from our policy slots? Let's have a look. All right, actually, I didn't have to change out of that screen. We're getting the... Yeah, we're getting a lot from our policy slots. Now, we could, of course, use our extra... Do we get an extra wildcard slot when we change governments? Nope, just... Actually, yeah. Fascism would have one more wildcard slot. So that would make up for the lost policy slot to a certain extent. We could move one of these down and keep it that way. But then we wouldn't have any other policy stuff. And then, of course, we do have an extra diplomatic policy slot. Huh. I think I'm kind of tempted to go for fascism. Because this is a military campaign. It makes sense to do it. So let's go for the fascism option. Yeah, we're 10 turns away from it. I think we got communism, or I don't remember actually selecting communism as something I wanted to research. Maybe we were sitting on it for a while and I just forgot, but... All right, Alexandria. How are we doing on our wonders, by the way? 2 turns away from Ruhr Valley, 11 turns away from Eiffel Tower. Alexandria could probably benefit from... Yeah, there's a few tiles around here that could be improved, so let's go ahead and get a builder going. And then you could definitely benefit from a shipyard. It's going to take you a while, but you go ahead and start working on that. Now, you're promotable, so let's give you incendiaries, extra strength versus district defenses. Meanwhile... See, these this is their capital now, and these units are actually helping us. They're actually helping us take over Congo's territory. Right, so my other units need some orders as well. Let's see. I'm just going to keep you held back for a bit. Alexandria, I want more gold for you. So let's trade with Valletta so we get the production bonus, but mostly gold. Keep you there. All right, that's our great general that's not going to do anything just yet. Artillery army can fire on Kinshasa. Very nice. So let's go ahead and fire on Kinshasa with everything we've got. Well, not with everything, but just enough to conquer it. Okay, good. Promotion available for a level 4 army. So we're going to have the lesser of the 2 armies here invade. Or should we have the army from Mbanza-Kongo invade again? Let's have them do it. Because they need the experience the most. Meanwhile, I'm just going to march these guys down. We've got John Monash who's helping with modern and atomic era land units, so definitely good there. Yeah, we're just going to keep bringing units down. We can even fire with a few of these. Battering ram is... I technically don't even need the battering ram anymore. It's kind of an outmoded unit, but... Alright, let's see. What would be... I'm trying to think about where the best spot to put this thing would be. Because we're about to move this guy down. And as soon as I have him down here, then all of these units will be in better range. So... Actually, yeah, let's just move you here. And I don't think it'll be close enough because of the woods, but I'm going to try it. All right, we're going to keep that city. We have access to Kinshasa now, and we can purchase that granary with faith, so let's do that. And then let's get the monument repaired as well. We're almost done conquering Congo, in fact. I'll take any chance I have to kill off a unit. Why didn't I see explosions? I wanted explosions. Hopefully they'll both get promotions from this, but one I'll be happy with. They're pretty close. Next turn, please. All right, this is excellent. We are really doing quite well. So Congo only has... They have another city up here, unfortunately, so... they're going to make me go all over the place just to nail down this territory. But we've got this. And things are getting faster and faster with this army. We have this unit here as well, ready to help take Mpenda, so that'll be good. I guess I will bring this unit back up and have them just fire, because if they can get leveled up a little bit more, that could be a good thing. I'll have you... Yeah, I'll just have you fortify. Do that. This battleship, need to give you bombardment. And this artillery army. Oh yeah, we can't move this one down just yet, but... Combat strength versus naval units is nice. Can attack after moving is nicer. Alright. Alright, so this unit can fire, the other one can't. Alright, well, first things first, let's move this guy down and trade that, and pillage that trade route. We want to try and surround this city too if we can. You know, I could probably just put this unit here and have them fire that way. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, we can't move that unit yet. Alright, this infantry army is promotable. Let's give them battle cry. So they're starting to get a little bit stronger too. Again, this is going to snowball a little bit. I know it's been a little bit slow paced getting the battle going again, but... Alright, so I could have a minor victory right now if I attack with that army, but I'd rather wait until the walls are a little bit weaker, and then we'll be good. We're going to keep that great general just waiting for a bit, and going to build another mine there. And we also have, hang on, forgot about this guy. We've got this builder. We need to get him down to the fish tile there. start giving London a bit of a hard time. Because actually, we could move on London pretty quickly, and we could be solidly in the lead when it came to the victory type we're going for. So let's upgrade to infantry here, because this is now an infantry corps. And yeah, this... God. Right, just go for that site. We can spend gold. I mean, we're going to found a city here, and that'll hopefully, we can, once we own some tiles in this area, that'll hopefully drive that pikeman away, and we can build on that dig site there. This siege tower, tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this unit, because we don't need it. I really don't need the battering ram anymore either. Don't know why I still have it. Can probably go ahead and delete it too. Oh, we're 30 minutes into this episode. Time is flying by. Refuse. I take way too much pleasure from eliminating... That was actually a artillery unit that fired on me. I take way too much pleasure, though, from turning down those trade deals. Okay, so they fired on one of my field cannons nearby, which is predictable. Yeah, they're firing on the weakest field cannons they can. Okay. Congo's desperate. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. They're
the industrial
nice.
heart of
Ruhr
Germany,
Valley.
practically.
All right, so now we have access to much faster production in Radom, and it doesn't appear that we have issues there anymore. Otherwise, let's go ahead and train up... No, let's go for the power plant. We don't need to worry as much about how much it costs to maintain those anymore, because we're making plenty of money. Yeah, you need to just eliminate that barbarian, please. All right, I'm gonna fire on these guys for one more turn with this unit, because I want to get some... I want to see if maybe we can get a promotion for these guys in a turn or two. And this field cannon's promotable too. Good, this is the one that just got fired on, actually. So let's give them incendiaries. Make it easier to keep doing damage. Meanwhile... Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love it. Alright, let's go ahead and get you down here. Now I can attack you, and you would hit them so hard. Holy crap. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Let's just let our infantry work their magic. Because things are just going that well at this point. Yep. Next turn, that city's going to fall. Speaking of things that need to die, let's eliminate this artillery so they're not able to sink any of my battleships. I don't want them to sink my battleship. And... okay, next turn. Turn 508. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Not just yet. Yep, gotta build those fishies. And now we can maybe, just maybe, grow the frickin' city. How about that? Yeah, city's growing. Slowly, but I mean, that little bit of food will help the city actually gain more citizens. 2 turns away from another battleship, which is handy as well. That's been building for a while. So we might have access to building something there, too, that could help. We'll see. Oh, hello. Their encampment is actually trying to push back a little bit. So I want to probably take Kongo before I wrap this episode. And part of me is tempted to take Mpinda as well.
A world without radio.
Not in this
It's a
episode, but
deaf
soon.
world.
What I'm really saying is I'm thinking about prolonging my sitting from the amount of time that I was going to spend on it. Let's fire one more time. I think we're getting close to that promotion. We're like right on the borderline. Okay, not quite there yet. Alright, you fire on those guys. So we have more barbarians popping up. We killed one last turn and another one just arrived. So there's aluminum. We don't have any aluminum yet, but there's 2 near Alexandroupoli, in fact. Okay, that city just became a lot more interesting. Very cool. Alright, tech-wise, let's go ahead and go for Research Lab, so we can build those. Although Advanced Flight is tempting as well, because we get access to fighters and bombers. So it's going to be just constant warfare at the end of this series, and it's going to be a blast. Alright, we've got a new builder here already, so we don't really need that. Let's go ahead and go for a power plant so the city can build faster. Meanwhile, you go up there, and we're definitely going to build some farms and do some more stuff to get the economy of that area, and just get the autonomy of that particular city doing well. right, now why can't I fire? Oh, this is Napoleon. Wow. All right, I want to see exactly how much damage. We're going to try and see, look at this. I don't even have to. Perfect. All right, we're going to let the new guys do it again. Solid. Game's got to think about it for a second. What are you thinking about, game? There we go. Knowledge of advanced ballistics, rocketry has been completed. We also got the Forbidden City, which means we got another... Oh, we actually got a couple of policy slots just now. We got... Because we captured Big Ben and the Forbidden City. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let's set you on food focus because you're about to die. If I put you on production focus, will you survive? No. Food focus is fine. Yeah, keep that city, please. Let's take a quick look at what we just captured, because that's going to give us even more ability to maintain some of our epicness. We've got the Great Library, Forbidden City, and Big Ben. Now, those are going to give us extra economic policies. Remind me what the Great Library does at this point in the game? Nah, just a science and a great scientist building. Still good. Now let's go ahead and repair the granary since we have a food problem here. Wow, holy crap, this is insane. Okay, so, well, yeah, before I wrap this episode, I guess I'll choose a few new policies here. So we have to have a new economic policy. We could do +4 food from domestic trade routes, which would help all of my cities grow faster, definitely. And we have a lot of domestic trade routes going right now, so I feel like that might be handy to help the cities maintain solvency. Production towards builders and newly trained builders gaining 2 extra build actions. That could also be good to do. Campus and industrial zone district adjacency bonuses, the 5-year plan. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we get access to another wildcard policy. And again, we haven't even upgraded our government yet. So we have a very, very robust government. Bonus towards support units. Military academies and seaports generate 1 science. Ooh, that could be handy for catching up in the tech game. We don't really need to catch up in the tech game. We're fine, but +4 combat strength when fighting civilizations that follow other religions. I just kind of want to go for another economic policy. I want to go for collectivization mixed. We're going to have access to more military policies soon enough once we finish totalitarianism. All right, so let's got to recalculate our gold income. Wasn't expecting it to change that much. Okay, so let's now bring this unit over here. We're going to surround their capital and get ready to take it. And this unit can finally... These units both actually can move in and actually join the battle here to take the capital that much faster. Here we go. Choose artifact. Antananarivo artifact. Mummy. Nice. And we're going to finish this turn. This trade route is ready. So this is going to be a lot better for this city. Let's get you production and food as much as possible. Kongo looks pretty good. But then again, there are other cities that are looking like +8 and such. So hang on. Are there any +8s that are also like +3? That would be nice. I don't see any, but hang on. Yep, Mbumbi. Oh, Mbanza-Kongo. Yeah, trade with Mbanza-Kongo. So that city now is going to grow quickly, which I will have no problems with whatsoever. All right, since we captured a city, our units have healed up again. I love that ability on the part of Alexander. I could technically form a battleship corps at this point, but I don't want to. Because again, same reason as I didn't form a corps with those units not too long ago. Let's go ahead and... Newcastle upon Tyne. Let's just keep that going. Next turn. All right, and while this turn is cycling, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we are going to conquer the Congo. We have a couple more cities, but... Let's face it, this is the one that's going to be the toughest to conquer, and we're going to just stomp it. It's going to get just completely trounced. And then this city's going to fall pretty rapidly, I think. I don't see any other wonders that we're going to capture by virtue of conquering him, but that's fine. We already have a bunch. And we'll have to go up here and conquer this city, but it's going to be pretty quick. Then we might even make quick work of conquering England as well, just so that's out of the way. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day, or every single day, as a matter of fact. Not every other day, every single day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.